everyone, and welcome to my kingdom. Today I have a pretty fun project lined up. I am currently in my car right now, as you can see. A couple years ago I had set up a tank for a very dear friend of mine, and now all of her fish have passed and she's wanting to pass the tank back. So I'm going to be going to pick it up right now and then we'll clean it. And it is again one of the 3-gallon bowls that I set up the shrimp tank in. I've known for a little while that she's wanted to hand it back, so I've been hoarding supplies and kind of getting ideas to restart the tank here with me. All I know is that it's going to be a kind of junglescape. I've got some hardwood and a lot of plants. I have a shipment coming in today from Boost Plant, so I'll do an unboxing of that. But by the end of the video, I am hoping to have that tank fully scaped and planted as well. So I'm going to start driving now, and then I will bring you guys back and show you the condition the tank is in. She had let me know that it was dirty, but I had told her that it's no problem and I'll clean it myself. So if you guys ever get a secondhand tank, I can show you the steps I use to clean it. I just really clean it with tap water and the supplies I have. I don't really go as far as sanitizing it because I don't necessarily feel like it needs to go that far, but you can take those precautions if you'd like to. Alright, so I'll bring you guys back in about half an hour and I'll show you guys the tank. So just real quick, I got the tank. I'm going to leave it here and now we're going to take it home. We're home. Come on, let's go watch the ball. I didn't pet anybody, I swear. We're back in the bathroom and this is how the tank is. So what I'm seeing is just some hard water stains and algae. So I just got my toothbrush with the scraper on the side, and I also grabbed my melamine sponge. Usually this stuff will come off with just water and some scrubbing. If there are any hard water stains, you can normally use a razor blade to just kind of glide with the glass, and that'll get off a lot and you won't have to use any harsh chemicals with it too. So I'm gonna start scrubbing. I'll give you guys a short clip and then I will show you the tank clean. I finished getting the bowl clean, so here is the after, and I'm going to be placing it right here so it's kind of parallel to where the tank is on the other side of the room. I'm going to be lighting this tank with the HIRO Nano LED. It's the one that has the built-in bamboo table just like the other one I set up. So I'm going to get it assembled and then get the tank in place. And then here's the setup with the bowl in place. When it comes to scaping bowls, you really want to fill it up with water first because the glass does change the way your scape looks. So if you're going to scape it without water and then you fill it after, it's going to look a lot different than what you may have wanted or what you were looking at before. I'm going to pour in the substrate first. I'm not sure if I'm going to use any rocks in terms of hardscape, but I did buy driftwood for it. I got these 3 pieces right here, and I am going to boil it beforehand just so I can get some of the tannins out and hopefully get it to sink faster. So while the wood boils, normally it takes a very long time, a couple hours I'd say. I'm going to go ahead and get the aqua soil in and then fill it with water. Now that I've added my substrate, I wanted to go over a few quick tips. It is always better to have your substrate pretty high, not only so that your plants can take root because you want at least 2 inches in general, but with the shape of the bowls, they kind of make everything down here disappear. So if you have it higher up, it'll go past that line, and always grading it back up. Same thing with the refraction, it gives it a lot more depth and it lets you build a lot more scale when you slope it up to the back. So I think the plants are just delivered. I'm gonna go check. The driftwood's still boiling, and the next step would be to add my water in. So the dogs were actually right this time when they were barking, and my package from Boost Plant is here. They literally just dropped it off, so I'm just gonna open it and show you guys what I got. You want to say hi to everyone, Kona? Someone's demanding pets right now. So back to the plants. Everything normally comes packaged in paper just for some cushioning. And they give you a list on the sticker of everything you got. And I got another sticker. So here are all the plants that I got for the bowl. I got 2 pots of Anubias Nana Bonsai. It's supposed to grow some size in between petite and normal Nana. And I got, was it 1 or 2 pots? I guess it was 1. I got 1 pot of Boost in the Biblis Sky Blue. And a pot of Cryptocorn Parva. 1 of Echinodoros Vesuvius, which is a sword that grows like spirally. I kind of just got that one not specifically for the bowl, but I like how it grows because it does do like a very tight spiral. And then I got 2, oh there it is. Here's the other boost I got. It was just at the bottom. This one is the Black Tears. So this was a single plant, and I also got 2 kinds of floaters, which is the Salvinia natans and Salvinia cuculata. So those are all the plants I got. I'm gonna go ahead and pour the water in now. I don't think I'm gonna start scaping until I have the wood ready, just because I want to be able to put my plants around it and not have to put my wood around the plants. Two of them have sunk and the big one is still flowing. I'm just gonna move the smaller ones over, give the bigger ones some room. They're just sit in the tank until this one's done, and then we can rearrange them when the bigger one is done too. As you guys can tell, I let the wood win this one. So it's just taking way too long, and I don't have that kind of time. So by boiling it, I'm hoping that at least it's gonna speed up the sinking time. So since I can't get it exactly into place, I'm gonna use like a medium-sized rock that won't get in the way just to hold it down, and then we're gonna get to planting it. So it's a bit harder to see because it is pretty small looking, but I went ahead and hid the sponge. I moved the rock a little bit off camera. I cannot begin to explain how angry the wood floating up made me because even the rocks wouldn't keep it in place. So I'm hoping when I plant it, it'll still stay in place. This is going to be the final hardscape. I'm going to get the plants prepared off camera. It's just pretty tedious and it takes a while getting all the plants off the rock wool. I'll just be planting the rooting plants into the substrate, and all of my epiphytes like the Anubias and Boost, I will be attaching to either the rock or the wood. I just finished getting all my plants ready. I have the Anubias up here, the Boost, the Crypt Parva, and then I have my hydrocodal from another pot I got earlier. And I think that's it. I'm gonna get you guys really close up so you guys can see where I'm putting the plants. Just a tip, needle nose forceps do help a lot just because it disturbs the soil less and you can get down a lot deeper without moving the soil around too much. It also helps when you do root them, give it a little wiggle just so everything settles before you let it go. And for the epiphytes, I will be using super glue. So this is the completed scape. I went back and forth with the Anubias. I decided to not do the boost. I just threw the boost in another tank for now. But I attached the Anubias to the rocks instead of the wood because I really like the texture of the wood. So again, it's always okay to change your mind in aquascaping. Things never go exactly how you plan, and it is a creative hobby, so there is not necessarily a right and wrong way to scape. I had this idea sitting in my head for a while with just the driftwood cave and the jungle feel. A lot of the plants are gonna have to do some growing in. If you saw, I put some plants in the background. The hydrocodal was in the back, so hopefully it'll grow upwards and bushy. So there's not much left to do here. All I really need to do is add a heater and then attach an air pump to the sponge filter. This completes my scape of the 3-gallon bowl. Again, it's filtered by a sponge filter and lit by a HIRO LED nano light. I will leave the link to the stand down in the description if you guys want to check it out or get your own. I'm thinking maybe celestial pearl danios, maybe emerald dwarf rasboras. Those are some of my favorite nano species. I could also do neon blue rasboras. There's pretty much endless possibilities. I'm more leaning towards CBD, but pretty much anything can change my mind. If you enjoyed the video or learned something, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye everyone. We're back in the bathroom